All right, good morning, everyone. We're about to get started right now. So let me switch over here so that way we're able to see today's pre-market stocks. Boom. All right, I'm gonna start analyzing right here. BMYR. There's a huge gap down stock. The previous market close for yesterday was 3.90, but I'm gonna go based on the low. So we're a low of 385. Boom. This stock right now is trading below 385. So we have a huge range, and then I see some support over here around $2, and the pre-market it's trading right above that $2 mark. So we got a certain alert right here at 238. Or I'm a sudden alert over here at 338. Boom. So I'll keep that in line. Let me see if I made my list for yesterday to review some stocks later on in the future. 512. There we go. 513 today. I'll make my list right now. So let's delete some of these. Yesterday was a very slow day. We'll see what we got today. Alright, so it looks like Ameritrade has a volume of 2 million for today. No news going on, so I'm not even gonna analyze it because I already have all the support and resistances, so that way I can know where it's trading. It's trading below this 209 support right here, or resistance. So right over here, a huge range in motion happening there. So again, I'm not gonna. There's no news. I'm not even gonna trade it or even look at it. ARPO. Let's go here. We have some news. Looks like they amend a licensing deal for a new deceased drug. And it looks like they got I'm not sure if this is in regards to them because it looks like there's a refusal to file letter, but it's not even them, so I don't know why those news are there. Based where the stock is trading right now, it's trading at $1. So looking at the price channel, this is the 1 year 1 day time frame. So there is some support over here on $1. And then we have another support over here at around 72. On 72 cents. That's the 5-year. And then let me look at the 5-year. And we have another support section right here, which is about $1. What's the low? $1.88. Looks like a $1.88. We have some other resistance right there with a boom. So $1, $0.72, and then the next closest resistance, it's at $1.88. There we have that. Looking at the price channel, the last 4 hour 180 days, we can see the price is already above the price channel. Zoom get into another time frame. This is the 1 hour time frame price channel. The price is way above over there, so it's already overpriced. And lastly, the last 30 days, 10 minutes, again, same thing. Price is overpriced. And then this is the 5 minutes, so the price is a little bit overpriced. So if anything, we're gonna create an alert over here at $1, and I'm gonna create an alert right there, $1.09. So 1.19. Boom. And then I'm gonna put another alert over here at $1.03. Boom. So 2 alerts. So confirmation. So ARPO on the list. Next we have CYCC. CYCC, it made a move. I believe it was, I have it over here, October something, right here in this list. Where are you? CYCC. Oh no, where's it at? I thought it was part of this list over here. Oh, I don't know, but it was trading a couple of days ago. I mean, a couple months ago. It went crazy. Here, I'll look at it on the time frame. When was it? Was it 420? It's weird. I don't know. I don't remember when, but let's see. So it's trading around $4.70. So all the way down here. So we have a huge gap down. A huge gap down. So we're gonna go based on the high of this, which is 446. So 446, and then the low of this candle. We have some support over here at $6. Below this one, 6. Below this, 580. Yeah, so we have some support over here on $6. That's the support and resistance right there. The news for it looks like yesterday they released their quarterly results. Their estimate was that they're trying to they're trying to get to 290, and then they had a quarterly results of 277, which it doesn't make sense because 277, it says that they beat the 290 estimate, which they only got 277, so they're down by 13 cents. So that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So they had a loss in their quarterly loss per share. So that doesn't make any sense of why it's trading up when they had a bad quarter. A lot of stocks like this were trading like that yesterday, so I'm not sure why all these stocks are trading like that. But now let's look at the channel a little bit closer. So we can see that it's below this channel right here. We have the red, it's overpriced, and then over here the green channel, letting us know that it's at a good price, so it's trading below this. So this is one good one to watch. It is a little bit overpriced, but let's keep a look at the next time frame of the channel. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, it looks like it is overpriced. It's getting close to being overpriced a little bit. And the last one is being the 10-minute. Again, looking at it, it's already trading over here. So again, just a little bit getting closer to that overpriced, which is getting to like that 678 mark with enough volume. The daily average volume is 1 million. Pre-market is already at 2 million. So CYCC, definitely one big one to watch. So I'm gonna set my alerts. First alert is gonna be over here at 480. 480. 80 alert. 481, that's perfectly fine. And another one. I'm gonna set right here, 496, right below the 197. It's still fine, right below the $5 mark. If anything, if any big moves were to happen, actually we'll have to wait until it gets past the $5 mark, because this stock just, I have a feeling it's made a big move. Again, I have to look back when exactly it made a big move. I can't see it over here on the daily chart. I don't know why. I don't think it's on 420 that it made a move. It goes somewhere all the time, but I just can't. I don't remember if it was 1230 or 110, but I'll find it and figure it out from there. But you gotta move on forward. Right here we have AUOTY, and no news since March 27th. Based on the price channel, as you can see, it bounced off from right below the green section over here where you should be able to buy, and then it's right below the average. So like most stocks usually trade in between the average. So as you can see, it went up to a high, it was overpriced, and it sold off probably because of the coronavirus, and then it bounced off right here back in March for some profit. So buying down here, that was definitely good, and then you definitely would have gotten a good small return for a swing trade. So where's it trading before the pre-market? The last was 264. So I think, and this is not even like a penny stock, it's just there's no pre-market volume, nothing at all. So where's it at again? 264. So let me create my resistance and support. I have some support over here at 245. Getting closer so I can find another support somewhere over here. Very small window over here, so 290 is where I have another one right here, another resistance at 335. There we go. So 245 support, and then resistance is around 290. There's no pre-market movement, so we'll definitely have to see how any of these stocks behave. So there's not a lot of stocks with news. It's just we're getting to those dog days on the stock market, so we'll see where most of these stocks head over. Next we have RTTR. Pre-market news, nothing. We do have a huge gap that got filled, almost filled as a matter of fact. So let me create this huge gap here. So the low of this, which is $1.07, and then the high of this, which is 33 cents. Right there. So we have that. Pre-market, it is trading at 68 cents. So it's within this range, but we have this section over here, kind of like a U shape. Look at it. So there's a huge upside and then kind of like a small U. So it's kind of like a cup and handle. So a little bit kind of like a cup and handle move. Let's look a little bit closer on the time frame. So the 4-hour time frame. So now looking at this right here, we can create some resistances based on how it traded over here. So we can see it tops off right here at 73 cents. So around 75 cents, I'm gonna create another resistance. Boom. So from there, we'll see how it actually goes, and then I'm gonna set an alert. I'm gonna set 2 alerts. One right here at 68, and I'm gonna set another one right over here at 71. Oh, 72 cents. Boom. There are both my alerts right there. Again, there's no move, so RTTR, definitely keep an big eye on it. Next we have CRDF. Any news pre-market? Pre-market. So, oh, this stock just barely opened. Damn, there's no history at all whatsoever. Looks like they enter an agreement with POC Capital to fund phase 2 clinical trial of a onversertive in cross mature metastastic colorectal. I don't know what this colorectal cancer. Gets funding for complete colorectal cancer trial. So looks like they got some money for their colorectal cancer trial. So that's good. So this stock is definitely new, so there's no history for it. So this is definitely one big one to watch. CRDF daily average volume, there's really nothing because again this stock is very new. Look again, they just started trading on the stock market on May 8th. So this stock definitely has truly nothing, but as you can see, it's making an uptrend. The price is already way too priced up, so as you can see 190 is a big it's truly the highest, the 52-week highest that it's gotten so far. So I'm definitely gonna set a huge alert over here at 160, and I'm gonna set another one over here at $1.65. This stock or $1.66, that's perfectly fine. This one is definitely one big stock that I'm gonna be watching. So since again there's no news for it, and I mean there is news for it that they had their money, that they had some funding for their trial, and it's a brand new stock. So the volume for it, it's very low. The average let's see. The average volume is 64,000 in the last 30 bars. So basically each candle is 1 bar, so the last 30 bars is 64,000 in volume, and then right now they're at 1 million already. So definitely one big stock to watch for today is CRDF. So let's head over to the next one. SMSUI, nothing. Here Emon made a big move yesterday, opening up around 60 cents, and it went all the way up to 90 cents. No news today, it's just a lot of people are watching it. But let me create some support and resistances. Okay, so we have some support right here at 55 cents. Boom. Where's it trading right now? Pre-market on 70 cents. Okay, so I can't find a resistance. I have to go back a little bit more. 5 years. Let's see here. So we have some support, some resistance over here at $1.30. Now we have another one over here at 85 cents. Boom. There it is. See, 85 cents. Just bounced off from right there and then sold off. I'm gonna create an alert at right here at 82 cents. Boom. Gonna create an alert right there. So again, made a move yesterday. Emon. Boom. Moving forward, ISR. Let's see, any news? No news. NIO, no news. M for Macy's, no news. CTX receives virtual reality application order from VF Corp. So they got a patent for Smart Desk on Cinco de Mayo. Did it make a move on the 5th? Let's see. No, it didn't, but it's trading at a whole dollar right now. So it looks like VF Corp. What's VF Corp? So it looks like, let's see, announced today that it had received an order from the VF Corporation to build a virtual reality application. The VR applications aims for corporate and third-party use around creating better retail experience for customers. The application also provides training solutions for VF Corp's employees and its retail partners. In the wake of COVID-19, many companies are turning to virtual reality to deliver on the needs of customers while getting around. So CETX, definitely a big one. That is some huge news. All the retails are going down right now, so definitely one big one to watch right here. Right here, CETX. Holy crap, that is definitely really good. So we have some Got some support over here at $1.10. Here we have a resistance at $1.80 there. Let me look at the time frame. The 180. So it's there you go. That looks good. Definitely one big one to watch right here. I'm gonna set an alert. It's trading at $1.12. I'm gonna set 2 alerts. One right here at $1.18. And another one at $1.25. Boom. Those 2 alerts right there. Yeah, it is trading below that support right there. But again, that's some big news, especially from a corporation. So CETX, definitely some big news right here for a especially being a retail company too, or has retail partners. So that is definitely. And a couple months ago, actually not a couple, yeah, a couple months ago on January, it did make a big move. Let's see, what were the news for it on the 15th? So they received as we can see in the past, on April 15th, it made a huge move because they received a 700,000 in video surveillance systems order for a municipal building. So that's what drove this stock for that, and then continued going on, then sold off. So again, every time it gets an order, it looks like this stock does make a move, especially this one being a corporation. It can definitely make a move for today. So definitely one big one to watch right here. CETX. So ISR. Okay, go back here. So ISR, no news. PRTY, no news. We got Macy's, AMC, theaters, no entertainment. GNUS. It looks like they raise equity for financing to grow the company. A couple days ago, it did make a move. So looking at it right now, definitely one to watch for GNUS. They got some capital, so that's really good. I just gotta create the support and resistances. Right here. Boom. Okay, so we have some support. 5 cents. Looks like 60 cents actually. We have some resistance over here at 98 cents. And then huge resistance over here at $1.95. Boom. That's where it is trading. So we have a resistance over here at 98 cents. This one's going to be really hard to create an alert because it's already just making a big move. So I'm going to create an alert right here at 78 cents. Boom. There. So now let me add my here for my buyers. So we have our buyers, which are our demand buyers right there. Then we're gonna have our sellers over here, which are our supply. And so this is the level 2 right here. So we have our level 2 section right here that we always keep an eye on between buyers and sellers, or aka supply and demand. And we have our watch list right here. Boom. So a lot of stocks in the watch: GNUS, a big one, and then CETX, definitely another big one to watch. So those two definitely want to keep an eye on. So we'll see how they behave. It looks like based on the pre-market, GNUS has a resistance around $1. I mean, around 78 cents. So we'll see if with the volume, average volume is 9 million, pre-market is 600,000. I know that's not big, so a small volume can create a big impact. So I'm definitely gonna wait for the volume to kind of pick up a little bit, because there's just a lot of big grief movement. So the one that I'm mainly gonna be watching is CETX, and see how it behaves. And then if any more stocks pop up, we'll definitely go to see them over here in our pre-market watch list. Let me adjust this to refresh the list. So pre-market trending stocks, and then boom. So we're just gonna stand by here and then wait until the market opens. So T-minus 2 minutes. So just stand by. Oh, and then one thing else that I'm gonna show you guys is based where I am with my let's minimize this real quick. Where I am with my trading. So on May 5th, I had a 2.3 return. May 7th, 2.83 return. On Monday the 11th, I had a negative. I had a loss. So today, May 13th, hopefully I'm able to get a 20% return, because I am behind my on my trade. So on my goal for June, I'm not on track for 820, so I need to get back on track with it. So it's always good to track your trades. So for the month of May, I'm right here at I am where am I at? Oh, need to remove this. So hopefully my goal is for me to make 20% today. Yeah, I can't guarantee it, but I need to get back on track for me to get to my goal, which is 820. So I am down $300. So I need to make up some of it. So especially from the big loss. So here we go. The market's about to open in 1 second. And boom, here we are. All right, so CETX. So EMON have an alert. CETX trading. So CETX selling off in the first 1 minute. CYCC, see here. E-money hit 82 cents, but nothing happened. CETX, it's continuing selling off. So I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna jump in out of a possible reversal. So I'm gonna continue having it sell off. ARPO above $1.03. Okay, so ARPO open up at $1. Looks like we have a mover over here, or SIF. It's already 16% above its. It opened at 354, huge spike movement. Any news for it? There was news that they had their quarters from yesterday, the quarter report, and looks like there are 3.5 million from 23.7 million year to date, and the sales are still growing. CYCC, there you go. CYCC making a move, so already in the uptrend. Let's see, SIF, I mean. So now CYCC selling off. I'm waiting for CETX. Waiting for CETX to make a reversal. All right. DMYR, where's it at? So it made a huge move. So from it opened up at 228, huge spike movement to 247. That's where it's trading right now. So I'm gonna create another alert right here at 251. Boom, and I'm gonna set another one, the high of the day, which is 259. Make another alert. Okay, there it is. Okay, so there you go. It's making another movement. So with this one, I'm gonna set in my brackets with 10% gain and then 4% loss. CETX making a reversal. Not yet. SIFF. Damn, this stock is moving. Damn, this stock is moving crazy. SIFF. CTX, nothing. SIFF, I can't buy 100 shares. I'm only gonna be able to buy less than that. I'm gonna be able to buy only 80 shares, to be honest. Yeah, but it's selling off like crazy. There's a huge Huge, 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 huge. This stock is very volatile. 497, 495. Oh, $5.10. This stock is very volatile. Average volume is 11,000. It's already at 3 million. So the 1 minute time frame. I gotta look right here at the 5 minute, because the 5 minute, based on the 5 minute, it's selling off. So if it gets below this low over here, it's definitely going to continue selling off, which, yep, there it is. So I'm gonna wait for a bounce. So now I'm definitely able to buy 100 shares since it's getting close. If it gets below 480, I can definitely buy 100 shares. But if it doesn't, then I'm not able to buy 100 shares of it. So right now I'm able to get 85, but again, I'm gonna set my trigger. Damn, I should have gotten in right there. Damn. This stock is just very volatile. But looking at the 5 minute, it's getting way too crazy. I see a lot of pressure right here at the 520. 510, yep. There it goes, selling off. What are the news for this stock? No news. It's just their quarter profits. Yeah, there's just a lot of pressure over here. Yeah, looking at the 1 minute time frame, there's just a lot of pressure right there at 520. And then looking at the 5 minute time frame, it's just a huge red bar. Now it's making a doji, so there's a lot of pressure over here. 555. So I'm just gonna get in this trade. Okay, so I filled in at 507. So as you can see, it's gonna stop me out at 4. It has to hit 460. But again, there's just a lot of pressure right here. If it gets past it, it definitely is able to make a big move. Otherwise, it's definitely not. So my average is 507. This stock is just very, very volatile right now. Just all over the place. Again, it's gonna cut my losses right there at 487. Let me close that out. My average is 507. So again, you see all these little wicks over here, all these shadows. And looking at between the buyers and sellers, there's an even battle right there. Just enough. There's a lot of demand, and then there's a lot of supply too. But just a huge resistance right here at 524. And so that's definitely not something pretty. And then looking at the 5 minute time frame, it's just 2 red candles back to back. The second candle is still forming, so I'm waiting for confirmation on selling off. If it sells off, as you can see, it's definitely gonna sell off right here. For me at 4%. I'm gonna lose some money, but otherwise, if it doesn't, then I'm gonna be I'm gonna claim my 10% over here at 560. And of course, if it keeps on moving, I can definitely cancel this. But I just have to wait for it to cross 526 for it to if it makes a move, it's gonna make that. But again, the price is probably already way too saturated. So let's look at the all the way up here. So definitely gonna be selling off, and I'm gonna be on another red day over here. Yeah, I should have short sell the hell out of this stock rather than buying it, because I'm definitely gonna be losing some money right here, right there. So another losing day. It's just this stock was very volatile. Of course, I could have possibly adjusted my 4% loss to bring it down a little bit more just in case it comes down, but otherwise, what's the whole point of having a stop loss if there's nothing there to like stop you from making irrational? Let's say if it keeps on going down, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna make a bounce, so I'm being negative with myself, and then thinking like, oh yeah, the stock's gonna make a move. But just looking at the candles, but the volume is there. I know the volume is there, so now it's definitely gonna get past it. As you can see, my goal was it would have sold me off at 560, so it can't get past that 526 resistance right there. It just definitely can't get past it, so that's why it's good to have a stop loss. Again, that's why I love the 1398 loss, which put me at 570.95 for my account. So let's see if I'm right. I think that's a -4 loss, -4%. No, -3.2%, -2.8%, 470.95, 47. So I'm down 2.8% for today. So as you can see, it would have been off short selling the stock rather than waiting for the upside. While CETX, now of course, the one that I wanted to watch made a little reversal, so I could have made money with this one. And this is what I was waiting for, CETX to make a reversal. So boom, I would have made my 12%. Rather, I got distracted with another stock, but I could have definitely made my goal for today of 10%. And of course, again, I got distracted with another stock, a stock that got pumped up right over here, when I knew it was going to be a short sell position. And rather, I would have made my 10%, literally my 10% goal over here with CTX, buying over here at the $1 and then selling it over here at $1.13 for some profit. But of course, I didn't make that decision. So always don't get sidetracked with other momentum stocks. I know momentum stocks are good to trade, but sometimes they're not good to trade. And of course, I already knew that SIF was going to be a short sell position. I knew it should have been. If I had enough capital for it, I would have short sell the hell out of it, and I would have definitely made my money if I would have gone over here at 5. If I got it here at 507, I I would have stuck with my goal right here at 9%. So I would have stuck to that, and being a smart trader, I would have stuck to what I already knew was going to happen with CETX of a reversal. There would have been a reversal over here, and then boom, I would have made my 10%. So again, irrational moves may come up with some, but this is a learning experience to like stick to what I know what's going to happen rather than trade a momentum stock. But I already knew this momentum stock was already oversold. Like literally just went over here and then boom, saw it oversold in the channel. So in this trading channel, it was already just overly bought, overly priced, just overly everything. And then now looking at it, it's just, it would have been a better short selling position rather than a bull position. But there it is. So again, CETX, I was waiting for the reversal. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's selling off. I know the volume is there, so it's definitely gonna make a possible reversal. And right there, boom, 10%, 13% as a matter of fact. So if I would have gotten my 13% goal instead of negative 2.8, let's see, I would have been at 549. So that would have put me at a spot of, what's the average between these? This week started with what? 11. So this would have put me at an average of 1.2%. So I would have been up 7%. Okay, what is this? Sum of, oh, 3.8. So 3.8%, 549.95. So I would have been down 32%, so down $270 from me reaching my 820 goal. But now instead of being like that, I'm actually negative 2.8%. So now I gotta play catch up. This comes to a sum of negative 12%. So now I have $349 more to go. So definitely I'm still down with it. And I don't like how I need to adjust this. This doesn't look any good at all. So you can see for the month of May, these are my trades. So up 2%, up 3%, down 9%, because with this trade right here on May 11th, I didn't set my trigger alert like I did with CETX, where I have my trigger as a 10% gain and 4% loss, or a 50% gain or 4% loss. Rather, I did a single trade, so I didn't have like a stop loss to like help me out. And then so that's what caused me to have such a huge negative week this week. So for this week, I am negative 12%. And then with today, I'm down 2.8%. But this time I did set my trigger alert where it basically cut my losses at my 4%. I'm at 4%. So, and then looking at CETX again, I should have traded CETX the proper way that I already knew was gonna happen. I'd rather let my senses go somewhere else, which went to SIF, and then caused me to make a negative move. So now I know for the future, let's just stick to what I know, and then what's making momentum. I already know how to. If it's already overpriced, we just short sell the hell of it. But of course, I don't have enough capital to short sell. That's perfectly fine. So now let's see if anything else is available here. Just a very slow market. We're definitely getting to those slow markets. So we'll see how SIF behaves for the rest of the day. Yeah, there's just not a lot of stocks today. The DER. But MIRK getting short sold. This one made a huge move yesterday, open on 198. I was telling this 209 was a huge resistance, so getting short sold like crazy today. Down 10, down 8%, 9% from the open. Down. MIRK was not a good stock for today. SIF making a possible reversal. The volume is there for the day, but for the trading, the volume is definitely dying down a lot. So definitely a slow market today. I don't even think I'm gonna be. If I keep the live on, it's probably because I'm gonna be talking about something else, maybe like BMYR. I think I got the alerts from BMYR above 238. 238, but I set an alert for 250, right? Yeah, above 251. 251 and then 260. So from 260, geez, I would have got my 20% right there. Oh god. So adding them to the list. So BMYR, and what was the other one? SIF, the one that I lost money, and then CETX. and then MIRK would have been a short sell. So, because again, I already knew the price was just oversaturated, but of course, ignored two good trades for today. Two good trades. BMYR, I ignored it, and then that would have been my 23% gainer right there. So that would have put me at $600, almost $600. 13.8. So that would have put me at $220 short from my 820 goal to have an 820 account by June 1st. So just a couple of days from now, or just a couple of weeks from now, I mean. So I would have been up 13%. So year to date, I would have been up 19%. I need to add another here. So year to date. So, oh, oops. I do it all the way. D3. Yep, there it is. So if I would have been smart with BMYR, I would have been up 19% year to date, and then for the week, I would have been up 13.8%. So definitely not some good decisions made. So oh man. Again, for the week, I am down. Oh. So year to date, I'm negative 5% for my account. So again, BMYR made a huge move. Now it's selling off like crazy. Anything else coming up? I see ONVO. ONVO, some movement being made. A little bit overpriced, but no news for it. So it's just getting pumped. SIF, now it's range trading, slowly moving up. A horrible trade. I would have waited for the sell-off. I would have at least made 4%, but again, I should have stuck to my trades. I already knew that were gonna happen. And CTX and BMYR. BMYR has to be typed like that. So BMYR. What? BM. Why is it popping up like that? Can I add it to my watch list? Like it doesn't even let me put my, doesn't even let me put like a little, makes no sense. So again, very slow markets. So nothing else happening for the rest of the day. Um, so I'm truly just gonna leave the, see how SIF behaves. I'm just gonna leave the stream there because truly there's just nothing going on. We're truly getting to the dog days of summer when it comes to the stock market, and with the way COVID-19 is, this summer is definitely gonna be slow for me. Because I'm not able to short sell. If short selling was an opportunity for me, I'll definitely have a lot of opportunities. But otherwise, I can't do anything at the moment. So therefore, I just have to um, take a couple losses over here, and and just go with the market. Because again, I'm not able to. I can't do anything with the slow markets, and I need to get my account up to $2,000 or more for me to have like a margin account. Again, I'm trying to grow this small account, so we'll see how it goes. Because so far it's not going very well. But I'm just gonna leave my I'm just gonna leave the chart of SIF there. If I see anything, I'll keep an eye on my watch list. So let me change this to the trending stocks and see if anything pops up over here. Anything good at all? But otherwise, nothing else over here in the watch list for today. But let's see right now if there's anything else. So FWP. We have this stock over here, FWP. Any news? Nope, no news. So this stock is just getting pumped the hell out. So I'm gonna leave it on this one actually. Let's see what happens. VERU making an uptrend. Any news? They had their quarter report yesterday. They had a profit of 61% and a revenue of 43%. That's pretty good. But FWP, huge spike, huge gap. It looks like it got halted right here. So there's a halt right here, and then there's a halt happening right here. So to be honest, this is a short sell right here. It's a short sell position for me. So I'm gonna wait until it comes back again into the market. But otherwise, huge, huge short sell position for me. You just gotta wait for the right timing, and then boom, we'll see how it behaves as soon as it comes back. All right, there it is. It opened up a little bit, FWP, and then now I got short sale, made a little bit of spike move, but I would have bought in right there, right when made that spike move, and then boom, right, a short sale right there. So usually, like I said, I mentioned in my past videos, in my past lives, every time there's a gap in the intraday, for intraday stock, there's usually no, there's usually a it creates a lot of pressure, meaning for the gap to get filled for the day. Sometimes it doesn't get filled, it's rare, but majority of the time when there's huge gaps, especially with FWP having no news, the volume just surges like crazy with just like nothing. Definitely has a lot of potential, if especially if there's a gap for it to fill that gap below. So that's what's gonna happen with this right here. Again, it got halted one more time, so we have a total halts made. We have what was it, one halt over here, the one halt right there, another halt right there, and another halt right there. So 3 halts. So definitely, it's definitely gonna fill all these gaps right there for all those halts. So that's why halts are never a good thing to keep an eye on. And then SIF continues to get short sold. So I already knew from the beginning that I should have been a short sell position, but I was stupid and then not rational enough to trade it, thinking that I was gonna keep on making a move, but just not a good rational move for me. I see over here SSY made a move. Bet you there's no news. No news since April 22nd. So there's no reason for this stock to get moved. So again, I'm more in the short sell side of it. So I will short sell the hell out of SSY. Of course, I just have to wait for the right timing, because right now volume is only 5,900, but there's no trades happening right now. If we look at the time and shares, literally nothing is happening besides being at a 99 cent. So it's just over here right now. But FWP, again, I'm just waiting for it to come back again. Usually the more halts there are, the longer the halts is. The worst halt there is a T12 halt. Oh, it's a T12 or H12. And then that is dangerous. A T12 halt could be days, could be weeks, could be months, could be years. And if you have some shares of that stock, you can't get your capital until that T12 halt is over and done with. So if there's ever a T12 halt, that is the most dangerous thing that can ever happen to you, because it is just ridiculously, you don't know when's going to happen again, when's going to pop up, or what's going to happen to the stock overall. And then whenever there's a T12 halt, it's because the SEC has to investigate the company, and that can take months. It can take days, weeks, months, or even years. Possibly 1 to 2 years, the max. But again, that's the worst thing. So there it is, FWP coming back again. And like I said, it's probably gonna fill this gap over here. So continue to sell off. Again, I'm in a good short sell position. So we'll see how it actually behaves over here. And geez, look at this. Wow. If you look at the level 2 over here, you can see between buyers and sellers. The BS stands for bid size, and then AS stands for asking size. So if you look at the spread of this, it's only a couple of cents, but There he goes. I already know it's gonna get short sale. I was like, it just made a huge spike move right there, enough volume, but this thing's gonna get short sale. It gets below $10, that's it. This stock has to fill this gap right here from $10 down to $9.40, but you just have to be very, very patient. So low of 9.91. So yeah, if it gets below $10, I'm gonna set an alert right here. I just can't wait for it to. I'm just gonna wait for that bell, but I'll see how it actually behaves throughout the rest of the day, because it looks like there's a lot of buyers still going on there. But those buyers are probably the ones that are short selling and then just try to cover up. So once the short sold buyers are over and done with, we'll see how much actually buyers there are to for the stock to recover, but otherwise there's not. And then again, looking at the between the buyers and the sellers over demand and supply, again, if you see more, if you see a bigger buying size, that means there's more demand than supply. So that's what's gonna cause the price to move up. So again, I'm gonna cut the live stream right there. The reason so is because the stock market is already very, very slow. FWP is just way out of my price range that I'm looking for me to trade it, and I'm not gonna use $155 for me to make anything out of it. So I'm gonna create an alert if it gets below $10, and if it makes a move for the day, then I'm gonna create another alert right here at 12.74 and see if it gets past that. But otherwise, that is it for me to train for today. You guys have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'll respond to your comments. Any questions, any help with anything, I'll definitely help you guys out, and DM me on Instagram for anything. But otherwise, that is it for today, for May 13th. So for me for today, just to recap, I'm down negative 2.8% for today, and then for the week I'm down 12%. So I have a lot of making up to do, because I'm always trying to hit my goal of 6 to 10%. So if I would have been at 8, that would have been 24%. So for me to get back at 24%, I need to make some substantial decisions, because otherwise I'm gonna be down. So I need to make a 16% here and then 16% right there. That still puts me below my goal. So both of these, the next 2 weeks definitely have to be better weeks. I need to have a 30% week. 30. Wow. So I need to have one 35% week and another 35%. So I need to have the next 2 weeks 35%. Wow. 35% weeks for me to get up there. And then where are we at? Oh, I thought it was FWP. So it was GNUS. Boom, there it is. GNUS was selling, and then now making a reversal. So we got short sale, and then that now boom, huge spike, but it's just already overly priced, so I'm not even gonna look at that. So back to FWP. So now it's range trading right here. There you go, past that trade, that range trade. Again, I'm just waiting for it to get short sell like crazy. I would have got, like I said, I would have gotten in right here in this movement, and then just cover up like all these guys over here, and boom, would have been out. But again, that's it for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:55 a.m. Live day trading. And we'll see what we have going on for tomorrow. So have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.